Rasta girl. Rasta girl, Rasta girl, Rasta girl. I am a Rasta girl. I am a Rasta girl. Good evening, everybody. Happy Friday. How is your Friday? Hope all is well. Yeah. Always remember Friday. Everybody always happy when Friday comes. Cause it's yeah, that's one of it. That's one. So you get one. Because it's hi, good evening, how are you? Gia Mwagwan. Hello. Well, everybody is happy because it's the end of the call it say it's the end of the week. Yeah. It's the end of the week. Friday is the end of the week. Yeah. And it's also payday for some persons. Duh. So most persons are happy when Friday comes because it's payday. You know, more time people ball and say, oh, me broke. Me not have no money. Me dying for see payday come. Yeah. And that most people always are say. Especially the girl, them can't wait to see them boyfriend or them husband get paid. You know. May I tell you, all when them are work, them still a look for see the money coming at them and because them always want the money to do something, you know. Them save them money, you know. But them spend them husband or them boyfriend one, which is right. Yeah. Them supposed to save for them one, though. Yeah. That's how it's supposed to go, I think. Yeah. So good evening, guys. Big up yourself. Thank you for joining. I am we've come back. Oh, thank you for returning. I'm happy you're here. Bless up yourself. You know the Friday. How is your Friday?
Some people are happy on Friday because they get to eat certain foods like French fries. I love it.
Are you good? Say it to the chat. Yes, I am good. Me just wash my ear a while ago, you know. Me just wash my ear a while ago. Hey, me have great ear, watch ya. Me have whole heap of great ear in my head. Yeah, me have whole heap of great ear, guys. Hi, AT Gaming. How are you? Big up yourself. At the evening for gaming persons. Big up on yourself. Thank you for joining. How was your day? I am a new sub. Big up yourself, new sub. Thank you for joining. Thank you for just supporting more. Big up yourself. We are good together and we will always be good together, right? Big up yourself, silent watchers. 5 persons, my silent watchers, them they are watching, you know. But, you know, this girl have to always big up the silent watchers, them, because, you know, we have a bond. Yeah? So, we also have a bond with the persons coming in the chat as well. So, big up on yourself. Roll out. Yeah. So, Friday evening, in the Friday evening here, we are gonna chit chat about some stuff. Yeah. So I am a YouTuber too, like you. Oh, thank you for joining. Yes. So what? I'm not gonna ask. You're a gamer, right? You do gaming on your channel. Yes. I love to see the games that persons play on their channels. Yesterday evening, I was watching Mortal Kombat. I haven't watched Mortal Kombat in a while. Yeah. The movie, the game, everything sell off. I'm telling you. Yeah. So, yeah. Hello, how are you? Hope all is well. Sorry, my Wi-Fi is so bad. Oh, sorry about that. You know, sometimes that's how it is. Hi, how are you? Is it Yavis? Yavis? How are you doing? Hope all is well. Thank you to all the new persons who are joining. Yes, so this evening, the first thing I want to talk about is Chumpa go on with himself, you know, peeps. Oh, no, no. See what go on with Chump? Chump and him bestie fall out. That's the first thing. Well, we are human, so sometimes those things also happen as well. But now persons are going to war. Oh Lord. And then again, there was a plane crash. Again. Yes. My condolences to all the persons who have lost their loved one in that plane crash. Yeah. And the man who came out alive, we are happy is not okay. He's in the hospital. But for some reason, he was saved. God is good, right? God is so good. Who could it be but God? A plane go down, right? Maybe it wasn't that far altitude up in the sky, but nevertheless, it was up, going up, right? And then it came down for some reason. The accident happened and he was the only one who came out alive. Who could it be but God? So, you know, we are giving God thanks for saving that person's life in that accident, the plane crash. Yeah? And, you know, sometimes when you look and you see some things happen, sometimes it makes you wonder, right? But nevertheless, we are giving God thanks. He has spared someone's life. Yeah? Yes. So thank you for joining, bro. How are you? Bro, how are you? Hi there. Hi. How are you doing? Hope all is well. Yeah, thank you for joining. So, pertaining to sometimes on the app, whether on WhatsApp, Facebook, TikTok, on here, YouTube, you will have some persons just randomly calling your phone that you don't know, right? And this is the question I want to ask. Take, for instance, someone you don't know at all just randomly rings your phone or rang your phone and just call and say something out of the norm, I would say, out of the norm. You don't know the person, remember? You don't know the person. You haven't seen the person ever. You don't know them none at all. They just call you on your WhatsApp, right? They just call you on your WhatsApp and they just randomly just say something, whether something naughty, I would say something naughty. They don't say hi, good morning, they don't say good evening nor nothing. They just say something naughty to a person they don't know from nowhere, right? That is like very rude, right? Very rude. So, what do you think about persons who does those things, right? I would say indirectly that person wanted to call, right? But eventually they end up But that's what they wanted to say from start. But that's not a good thing to do, I would say. For persons who are doing those type of things, it is not good, right? Because persons are in a relationship, yeah, and you don't know the person and you're just calling randomly like that. The person don't know you. You're calling and you're trying to cause some form of problems right there. So because of the music, I have to come inside. Yep. So, hi Classic, how are you doing? Let me brighten the screen. Know that me inside. Yeah. So how is your evening? Hope all is well. Oh. Hope all is well. I'm gonna say inside hot. Inside is so hot. A&I, hello. How are you doing, Mama? Thank you for joining. Enough love. Bro Elliot, thank you for joining. Yeah. So, persons, I would say persons who do that. I'm still hearing music. Anyways, person who does that are persons who I think they don't care about persons in general. They're just being themselves eventually because that's the type of person they are. They just randomly call someone a stranger I would say, because persons who do that, I guess they're looking for someone to just mess around with eventually. So that's why they do what they do. What do you think? That's what I'm thinking. Yeah? Because if you don't know a person any at all and you randomly call the person, right, on WhatsApp, and you don't say good morning, you don't say I am so and so, you just randomly say to the person something rude. Does that make sense? I think not. I am here taking it easy. Just finish working. Yeah, man, you have to sit down on them foot. Sit down off those foot now. Because you see those feet supposed to be burning. Yeah? Because you're standing for so long. Yeah? Normally when you're working like that and you're standing for so long, your foot bottom hurt. Yeah? Your foot bottom hurt, your ankles hurt, your leg hurt, your back hurts. Yeah, all of your muscles will be tired, and even your brain are gonna be tired. Probably you feel like sleeping. I'm telling you, that sort of thing. Not that don't make any sense. Yes, it doesn't make any sense, but the thing is this, it's very catchy. You see, if you're a person who, I would say, maybe you're hurting at the time and those type of person call you, they're gonna act like they're a friend to you and they're not. It's either they have something they want to pass on to you and stuff like that, so they're gonna try and work in themselves. They're gonna get friendly with you. They're gonna say, oh, I want to do this and that to you. And then when you fall for it, then you becomes a victim. That's what I'm saying. That's what's going to happen because it's a random person you don't know. A stranger just picks up his phone and call you, and just say something naughty. As you say hello, them just spit out something naughty, asking you a question, it's one of those out of order things. And we as women, we should not fall for it, because what? As I said, maybe you are hurting at the time, and then that's how you becomes a prey, because you're hurting at the time. Maybe you're in a relationship and it's not working out as how you want it to. Then that person just randomly calls you and you say, oh gosh, this must be, you think it is something good, but it's not. So ladies, anybody here call you on your WhatsApp randomly out of the blue and you don't know the person, just block and delete. Block and delete, because AIDS is going around like crazy. Yeah? And I'm telling you, they are spreading it. Yeah, they are spreading it. And I'm telling you, they are looking victims. So they are just calling. When you say hello, they just say something naughty. Maybe you want to fulfill your fantasies and all of that. So they just say something that you want to hear. So then when you say, okay, I would love to try that, then there comes you get yourself in trouble. Right? Because sometimes what happened to as well, some persons don't live to tell the tale. That too. Some persons don't live to tell the tale. So you have to just pray and try keep to yourself. If you're in a relationship already, try and work things through with your partner. Try and work things through with your boyfriend. Try and, make it work out. Yeah? Because eventually, you don't want to get caught in those spider webs, I would say. Yes, classic. Need it, try to support too. Yeah, I know. I don't like that because you will never know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yes, block and delete. Yes, it's are real for your you will get caught. Yeah. The thing is this, it's like, I would say it's the devil's work. I would say it's the devil's work. What's wrong with this phone? It's like it have a in and out mode, the phone. So this time it looks dark. Next time it looks bright and stuff like that. So anyways, yeah. So they're also calling and looking victims to their systems. Yeah. They call you. They're a stranger, right? And they just pick up their phone and just randomly calls. And when you, the woman now, say hello, they're gonna say, oh, would you want me to fulfill your fantasies? And it's like, oh, you pause for a minute because it was shocking to hear that coming from a man, Well, it's not the first time you're hearing it, but Some persons feel as if when they say that to you, you're gonna like say yes to a total stranger. Why? I would say that stranger have something to pass on to someone, some form of gift. Yeah. So ladies, wise up, right? And don't be out there trying to seek love in the wrong places. Please, don't do that. Don't they out there try to seek love in the wrong places. You meet someone, or as I was saying, someone just randomly calls you. They love them on Facebook, they love them on TikTok, they love them on even YouTube here, you know. What they're doing now, they're using the WhatsApp. They just randomly calls you. They doesn't even introduce themselves. They just randomly call you and I tell you what they want to do to your body. Eh? They want to go down their soul. They want to go down on your body. And I would say that person have something that they want to spread. Because if you're a stranger and you don't know someone, why you would randomly call a total stranger and telling them you want to do you know what to them? You want to put your head in their whatever. A total stranger. I would say that's not nice. You have your partner, and your partner want to discuss them things there. When they in a room and discuss them things there, but for a total stranger call a person and I tell you not even say good morning, good evening. You just get straight to the point and I tell the person what you want to do. Would I say that person they have something to pass on, like some STDs? Yeah. So ladies, be careful. Be careful out there. I'm not gonna say we are perfect, but that's why I'm saying be careful. Yeah? Be careful. Why would I talk to a person that I don't know? That's crazy though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And yet to Abigail. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I guess sometimes, persons aren't thinking, and then because maybe at the time persons may be going through a lot. Sometimes persons have like all financial issues, so eventually they will fall for it. They will fall for it because when you're there and you're financially a struggle financially, right? Yeah, struggle. And the first thing, is like maybe somebody would have said, oh, God sent him. I know God sent him. It's not God sent him. He just come by himself, right? Because he have a string up in sleeve. He have a string up for him sleeve. That's why I'm call you as a stranger. He's a stranger, you're a stranger. And he just call you and I tell you straight up what he's gonna do to your body. Yeah. That sort of thing. Something that hobby, some husband and wife would do. A stranger, a total stranger. So if that's someone's fantasy and they want their fantasies to be fulfilled, they will fall for it. So guys, don't fall for it. Ladies, don't fall for it. I'm telling you. There's a donkey said the world no level, and it's really true. Yes, but yet your life at stake. Yeah, your life is at stake. Either way, your life is at stake. Is either because sometimes these persons are like mentally sick in the mind, right? That's one. So when they meet the person and maybe do what they want to do, then they may have something else up their sleeve to do, you know. So sometimes persons may come back alive, sometimes persons may not come back alive. So you can't just go out there and meet a random stranger. And sometimes it's very rare. It's very rare. But you know, time serious now, people. You have to be careful, you know. We have to be careful. We have to be careful of the persons people just randomly call you and you don't know the person. The person is a stranger. You are a stranger. And a person just they talk like the person know the person. You don't know their name, nor nothing. And them just get straight to the point. He just gets straight to the point. What he wants to do. Would you mind if he do that to you? Would you mind if he do that to you? You know what I'm saying? I can't spell out everything because there are kids. So eventually we have to be careful. Persons just randomly call you on your cell phone, on WhatsApp, because WhatsApp now coming like Facebook. People can easily find you on WhatsApp nowadays. So I'm telling you, I remember once, and this is why I would say the same thing. It comes back around to children now. Children having cell phone, and it comes back around to children having cell phone with WhatsApp on it. Because you have some perverts out there. When they call your phone, the first thing you might see are them and them what in their hand, doing whatever they're doing. So sometimes you may answer a call on your WhatsApp, and what you see pop up on video call is not something that you wish to see. That too happens. So I wouldn't advise children to be going around with WhatsApp on their phones, because persons are gonna just randomly call. Sometimes they randomly call and say things. Sometimes they randomly call on a video call. When you answer the phone, is unpleasant things you're seeing, because they're on a video call, and you answer the call not knowing that that's what you're gonna see. And those things can mess up a child's mind. Yeah, them sort of things they are going on WhatsApp. No, persons calling on video call, and they are doing what they're doing. Yeah, and they're like men doing, I would say, a man call on the WhatsApp. It will be like a video call, and what you see, it is not pleasant. They call you as a woman, so when they call you as a woman, you answer the call. What you see them doing, it's inappropriate. What you see the person doing, because it's just one person on the call, and he's a man on the other side of the screen, and it's a video call, and what you see him doing, it's inappropriate. So I wouldn't advise a child to have like WhatsApp on his or her phone. At certain age, don't give your children phone with WhatsApp on it, because persons will randomly call, and some of them, when they call, they're gonna say something naughty right away as your answer. They say something naughty, right? Classic, delete the message. Yeah. Yep. That's true. Yeah. I choose something. They call and video call. And when the person call, maybe you do something at the time, and because the phone a ring, you don't want the call miss. So you do what you're doing, and you just try to answer the call before it stop ring, right? So by the time you answer and look, is what is going on with you're seeing on the other side of the phone. Yeah, if you just hang up fast and block them. Yeah. Classical laugh. I typed wrong. Okay, sometimes the phone here do it too, The phone here may have. Sometimes you type the word right, But because you touch upon the word itself before you send it off, it mistype. When you send it off, it come up wrong. Yeah, so why I don't know. I feel like say sometimes them something they are one of the thing them too. We kinda mess up the school pitting them mind, because persons are randomly calling on WhatsApp and saying something naughty to the kids. And some of them are appearing on video call and doing something naughty. Yeah. So the phone thing, it kinda sticky. Unless you're gonna just like probably give them a phone that doesn't use WhatsApp. Then again, you have persons who might randomly call the number and still say something to your child that's inappropriate. Hello, Freddy. How are you? Hello. Hi. Hope all is well. How is your evening going so far? Yeah, it's serious thing. So we as parents, we have to think over strategies about giving our children, I think, smartphones and all those things. Nowadays, I realize that in some schools, cell phones are banned from school because children are doing stuff and putting it up on the internet. Children are, instead of being in class, they are like, they go to the bathroom and they are doing their little dance and putting it up on TikTok, on whatever site they choose to. Yeah, that sort of thing. Otherwise, from that, on certain platforms, they're also watching certain things that they're not supposed to as well. So it's a lot. It's a lot going on. Yeah. So as parents, I know sometimes you may have children, and sometimes when them reach, I'll say 13, 14, 15, going up. Sometimes they don't like when their parents touch their gadgets. They don't like it. They want to say, oh, you're not supposed to go in their phone, you're not supposed to search their stuff. But you know, some parents will go all out to get that phone. If it's gonna be a fight between parents and a child, it's gonna be because parents supposed to see what's going on and know what's going on in their children's life, because they want to know from early what's going on. If it's gonna be something that's gonna harm the child, yeah, so they want to see and make sure their child or children are on the right path. Thank you for the heart, the hug emoji. Yeah, so it's just one of those things. But you know, you have to just pray and talk to God and ask God for guidance too, you know, that He will lead us all in the right direction when it comes on to our children. Because some of the children, they will retaliate and behave a certain way, and they will act up. You notice nowadays you have some children, sometimes you hear persons come on certain platforms and they say, oh, they can't find their child, the child run away, the child do this, the child do that. It's because they're acting out, right? They feel as if nobody cares about them. They feel as if the parents is patronizing them too much and stuff like that. They need their privacy. They need whatever, you know. But the thing is this, as parents, it is your right to know what's going on with your children or your child. Because if anything happens, you're gonna hear, oh, the parents never did this, the parents never did that. So parents, you have to be in the right? So eventually, as parents will have to search the phone, the tablet, search even the room to know what's going on. Search through their books and all of that, because sometimes you have some children, when they're acting out, they write down things as well. They write down things. They have their little notebook and they write how they're feeling and who they are not comfortable with, whether daddy or mommy. Because you know, when you're a strict parent as well, sometimes kids don't like that, right? So they will put up a barrier. And you see, sometimes when they have two parents, mommy and daddy, they will also try to let mommy, if mommy is the sturdier one, they're gonna go to daddy because mommy is the sturdier one, right? So they're gonna go to the person who spoils them, right? And they're gonna like have up the person who is more sturdier. They're not gonna like that person too much. That's how teenagers are at times. You have some of them who will listen to the parents, and do what they're told to do. But you have some of them they even want to fight their parents for just trying to do right by them. So it is what it is. Sometimes it's parents against their kids in a sort of way, yeah? But parents, you still have to try with them in a phone own already, yeah? So you still have to try with them. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers when it comes, yeah? Big up yourself, all of the father them out there. Bless upon yourself. Happy Father's Day when it comes, including my father, yeah? And my grandfather. Happy Father's Day when it comes, and my uncle and everybody else in my family who is a father or are a father. Yeah? So, hi Freddie from Classic. Yes. And you have the realest family. How are you doing? Hi dear. Hi. How are you? Hope all is well. So we're talking about the cell phone and how it can be for like children to use, meaning small children. Some persons they giving children who are like 7. When I go on the bus, I see children with cell phone, with smartphone. Children from like probably they're in grade 2 and they have a smartphone. Not saying that they shouldn't have smartphone, but they have the you're the little girl. Give me some hotspot now. Give me some hotspot. Yeah, somebody she saw on the bus that she knows. The person is a chef at the school. So they're always going together, right? In the mornings the bus pick us up, the bus pick them up as well. Give me some hotspot now. Give me some of your hotspot. Bam bam. Then reach pan some form of game they were playing at first. They was playing games, so they're trying to like scroll to see what they want to play, what they want to do this time around on the cell phone. But the reason why they get the cell phone is to like grandma or mommy or daddy can call them and find out where they are when school over or in the mornings when they go to school. You reach a school over, them little thing there, but you have some persons out there who are now calling the cell phones on WhatsApp, telling persons what they're going to do to their bodies, like, intimately. You don't know the person from Adams, and you're randomly calling a stranger and telling them what you are going to do intimately to their body. You understand? Then again, you have persons who are also calling on video call. When you answer the phone, you're seeing a man on the other side doing what he's doing sexually to himself. So it's messed up. You cannot, I would say children mustn't get cell phone with WhatsApp on it. Yeah. Because if you're an adult and you're hearing, like when you answer the phone, a person randomly call your WhatsApp that you don't know, is either they're gonna send you a text message or they're gonna call you. They're gonna call you And when you answer, they're gonna just get straight to the point. What they want to say, they're gonna say it, right? Video call, same way, they're gonna call and video call and expose their self too. It can be a minor on the other side of that WhatsApp phone. See what I'm saying? So on a wide scale, I would say, just like how the phones are not supposed to go to schools, right? They are not supposed to be in the household with like WhatsApp on it. I'm talking about the children now. The children. Because sometimes we as adults, we get the calls, right? We do get the calls. So imagine a child have a phone with WhatsApp on it and get one of those calls where an adult is on the other side of the phone doing you know what to himself, and it's a video call. The child is seeing all of that, being exposed to all of that, right? So I would say no to WhatsApp for kids, because you as adult can be traumatized by what you see. So imagine a child seeing that. They will also be traumatized. I'm telling you. Yeah. So Classic is saying hi to Royal, the realest family. Classic is saying hi to the realest family. So, yeah, WhatsApp is a no-no for kids. No. So, I was talking for a long time. So, guys, if you wish to say something, you can. Yeah? Talk to me in the chat. Let me know what's going on your side of the block. Yep. Because I'm telling you, when we grow up as kids, I'm saying now is modern days, right? We understand that it's modern days, but I think kids shouldn't be having, like, I say WhatsApp, right? Certain things that, parents can't really monitor children all the time, because you would have to be like sitting down beside them, or if you're washing the plate or whatever it is you're doing, you would have to have the child right beside you. Every minute you would have to depend. Let me see what you're going on now. Let me see what you're doing now. That sort of thing. But normally Google have something that you can, the child safety thing, you put it on your phone, and if the child is downloading anything on the gadget, you will have to give permission for that from your phone, your gadget, whatever it is. Because when normally it's on my daughter's, right? And when she want to like download a game or anything, she have to like come to me and say, Mommy, I want to go on this game. I want to play this game. Can you give permission to? Yeah. So me now have to press on that and give her the okay, right? So parental guidance is on that. But it's not everything of parental guidance. It's not everything, right? So with that said, I don't know what parents are going to do. If they're gonna just leave them, let them do what they want to do. I know some parents will do that. They will leave them, let they do what they want to do. But some parents are very strict. They're gonna like want to see what they're doing on the phone at all times. Try to you can try to, but it's not all the time you're gonna like can see what they're doing, because you know children will be children. Yeah. So I don't know what can be done to those type of situations. Yeah. So guys, thank you for joining. Big up on yourself, and enough love from A&I to you all. Yeah. Big up on yourself. So how was your day? Me take long to ask that for persons who joined but how was your day? You know, me have to talk about the thing before. We forgot some of the things them. So me have to just continue talk till me finish talk. That's the sort of thing. But sorry about that. Right? Yes. So well, let's start with me again. My day. How was my day? My day was okay. Yeah. My day was okay today. You know, I thank God. I eat a lot of East Indian mangoes today. Oh my God. I eat a lot of East Indian mangoes today, and I also made some juice as well from the East Indian mangoes. I'm telling you. You know, me put a tooks of lime in it as well. A tooks of lime and some sugar and a little ginger. A splash of ginger. Yeah, and it was wonderful. Yeah, tastes really really good. You know, the East Indian mangoes, to me, it make the juice kinda not so thick like the other mango them. The other mango them, the juice kinda really really thick. Yeah, but the East Indian mango, it kinda more on the thinner side. Yeah, it not so thick like the other mangoes them. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Thank you for the 7 likes. Big up on yourself. Silent watchers, where are you? Show yourselves. Yeah, come to the front of the class. Big up on yourself. Thank you for joining. So today is what, Friday the 13th. You know, normally Friday the 13th, they normally put on some nice movies. You know, I haven't watched a good movie in a while. I'm telling you. I'm always like watching someone's live, or watching someone's video, or watching my video, or posting something, that sort of thing. So I can't tell when last much a movie. You know what I would love to do? I would love to go to Caribou one of the day. I've never been there before. I want to go to Caribou one of the day, and maybe I can do a little live in there if I get to do that. Hopefully. Yeah. Yes, classic. Thank you for the hearts, the hugs, emojis. Yeah, man. So there are a lot of issues that need to be brought to the forefront. Yeah, a lot of things. Right now, you have some persons, some kids right now that are, probably need some counseling or something, because of maybe something that had happened to someone for them, or something that happened to them. you know, that sort of thing. So we have to just bear in mind that we are not here on this earth for ourselves and ourselves alone. We are here to look out for each other, love one another, look out for each other, just as God would look out for us all. So we have to just know, say, I like how summer coming up now. You know how much things the pitney them a go there watch a yard? Uh-uh. Most parents have to work, right? And it's either grandma is going to be there, grandpa, auntie, uncle, cousin. Sometimes you have like the bigger sister or the bigger brother staying home. But in a way, them just love up the pitney them for watch whatever they wants to watch. Sometimes it is something like that. Sometimes them are watch something, sometimes they not even know what they are watching. Because no one is really looking to see what they are watching on their gadgets, who they're talking to, who they're communicating with on their gadgets. These things are also important. So always supervise over the child or the children as how you're supposed to supervise over them. Keep a close watch on the kids, because you know sometimes as well you have persons that they may be talking to on their devices, right? And especially the teenagers, you see them just put on their clothes and say, oh, I am going on the road. Where you going? I'm going on the road. I'm gonna meet up with a friend. You have to question them and find out who is that friend, which friend you're going to meet up with, and all those things. Because you see, now it's gonna be summer and you don't want your child to end up you know, meeting up with the wrong person and anything like that. So you have to communicate with your child or your children, find out what's going on, find out who is their friends and all of that, so that your child will be safe, your children will be safe out there. Because sometimes they might talk to somebody upon them gadget, them put on them clothes, them say them a go on the road, them gonna meet up with the person. You don't know who is the person, you don't know anything about the conversation and all of that, and anything can happen, you know. So you have to talk. Sometimes you talk to them too and them not hear. Sometimes you talk to them and they don't hear. So for this summer, guys, try to, if you have to work, always have somebody there to supervise over your child. Somebody you can trust to supervise over your child or your children, because you don't want them to, you know, be talking to persons, strangers, and you don't want them to be getting in any problems, right? Always keep them mind occupied, let them do some book work and all of that, so that eventually when school open, they will have, hi brother, how are you? They will always have something to do over the summer. Bless up everyone. Bless Classic. Hi. May I come there? Let me see if I can drop that door because to me that is coming down and mosquitoes. I don't want any mosquitoes in here. Oh. This is back. Yes, so it's night. No, night is coming down, so I have to lock up. Mosquito, I don't want the mosquito them coming here. Come full up the place. Yeah, so try. Me not like for hear when them come on the news and say this happened or that happened to anyone's child. I don't like to hear it, you know. So me no know. We have to just try and see how best we can keep our children on I would say close to us. As you walk, your pitney there right there, so where you can just look so and see a child. What me say? As you walk, you have some persons, you know, then carry them child go and work with them. Yeah. Some person, the child is not going to school, they will be taking that child to work with them. That's how serious they are. I'm in around them because you can't trust nobody with a child. You can't trust nobody with a child. Put it that way. Yeah, so as you look to the side, so you're supposed to can see a child. And when you look so, you know say, yeah, you're the right there, so you're picking alright. Cause your eye, I see them right there, so. See how my ear look? Me just wash it a while ago. Me not pull it out, me just wash it. So me have it like a rasta thing. Yeah. Yeah. Have it looking like a raster. Yeah. So serious thing. On a serious note. Summer is coming in. We're in summer now. We're in June. And we don't want to hear say nothing at all happen to anyone's child in the summer, right? We don't want to hear anything happen to no one's child in the summer. So people, please protect the children. Protect your children, and not only your children, someone else's child as well. It takes a village to raise a child, and you still have good persons in the villages. Same way, you still have good persons in the villages. Same way, right? So just try to be on the right path of things with your child or children. Question them, ask them things, try to find out what's going on in their minds as well. If you know say them alright mentally and all those things. Right? And don't give them too much cell phone. Don't give them too much cell phone to use. because you see WhatsApp is good and it's also bad, because you have persons randomly calling and telling you all kind of stuff. Yeah, and telling you all kind of stuff that is inappropriate. You have persons calling on video call and also doing you know what to themselves on a video call. He is on the video call doing what he's doing, and when you answer it, you're surprised with what you're gonna see. So there are persons out there where they're not okay. In the mind, they are not okay. They are sick. So parents, know WhatsApp for your children. Cut off WhatsApp from them, because persons are gonna like randomly calling, randomly texting, and they don't really care if it is a child's phone or is an adult phone or is a teenager phone. They're texting. I guess they are just looking for someone that they can like, because if the person is up to it, they will be there, continue calling and doing what they're doing. They will be continue texting, and if the person is gonna text back, they will continue doing that. They will continue to do that. So you have to just look and see what's going on in the phones. Look and see what's going on. Because sometimes parents give them children phone, and they don't really look. And random strangers are calling. Random strangers are video calling. And when they're video calling, it's not nothing nice. They're showing. Right? So, yeah. Always look out for the unexpected. That's what I call it. Look out for the unexpected. Yep. Yes, classic. Going in the shower. Okay, my dear. Okay. Thank you for joining, yeah? Yeah, my puppy them a ball. Actually, they want to come outside, The puppy them want to come outside. Them come out today, but after me use the ticks and flea wash on them today, me make them kind of run around a little outside, and them get titty from them mother, because the reason why them stay inside, because we don't want the coat to step on them, because when them start sleep, the goat might pass and just step on them, because the goat step on one already, the white one. That one is not around anymore, because after the goat step on the cheek, it's like the puppy couldn't eat and them something there, so him take time till him just pass, Yeah, so the other 4 out there, Brother Laugh and Classic, yeah, I choose something. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, so that is it. So for the summer year, parents, keep, if you have 2 eyes, get 2 more extra pair of eyes. Yeah. That we borrow some from brother and Nancy. Yeah. Serious thing to watch the kids for the summer. Yeah. Because, boy, I don't know. I'm telling you, the world is a crazy place. I'm telling you, it's a crazy place. That's all I can say. It's a crazy place. So peeps, always, always, always look out on the 4 eye. Supervise over them kids well, well, well. And just pray over them and hope for the best. And sit them down and talk to them and tell them. Sometimes if you even sit them down and talk to them, and tell them, some of them feel like they are adults. That's how them feel in them body. Them feel like them are adult. So they're gonna wanna do adult things. You know? So as they say sometimes, and persons who are like just, it don't really make no sense. You like beat a child. Beating is not going to help and solve nothing, because children nowadays, they will just take the licks and then they just continue to do what they're doing. So all you're gonna do is just let the child get bitter against you. But otherwise, you can just continue to show them love, tell them, encourage them to continue to do good, encourage them whatever they are doing in school. When they, encourage them to take up them book more, and when they do something and they get it right, you always tell them, oh, that is nice, and encourage them to continue. Show them how much, tell them how much you love them, right? So that they don't go to road looking for love. Tell them mommy and daddy loves you. Sometimes parents might not have it to give them children, and sometimes because them see them friend are wear this and them friend are wear that, and then again them friend will tell them, say, oh, I'm a man, give me this, I'm a man, give me this. No. Tell them, no, don't follow that friend, because it might be working out for that friend, but you don't know if it's gonna work out for you, right? I have seen a lot of young girls getting abused, and why they are getting abused, because they choose to take up being a woman too early. And the boys, I think they need some counseling though, because the boys at times aren't treating the young ladies right? They're not treating them right at all sometimes. At school, the ones that are going to high schools, the ones that are going to primary schools. Hi, my Chinese friend, how are you? Hope all is well. Hi. How is your evening? Yeah? The boys, that is true. The boys, some of them, they're not treating the young ladies good. They're not treating them good. They don't know how to be a gentleman, right? Normally back then, in the golden days, they would say, sit like a lady, talk like a lady. You're supposed to act like a lady, right? So I think children of nowadays should also learn that as well. How to act like a lady, sit like a lady, you know? And the young men as well, going to high school, they have to learn how to treat a lady and how to carry themselves and stuff like that. Yeah? Don't wear the pants under them body or bottom. Yeah, because that's where they're wearing their pants. All of their little underwear showing, right? So they just need some counseling. And hopefully, by counseling them, a few of them might get it. A few of them might not, right? That sort of thing. But as long as a few of them get it, you won't, you know, you will reach out. The message will reach out to somebody at the end of the day. So you will achieve something from your hard work that you put out. Yeah, I'm telling you. Brother, cover him face. And I lie too. Brother, you know wear your pants under your bottom? No, I don't think so. But you know, if you go back in the old time days and let them learn how to carry themselves and all of that. And the young ladies sit like a lady and talk like a lady. Yeah, that sort of thing. So eventually it will works out for everybody across the board. Yeah? Mm-hmm. If you notice, some children that grow up with a strict grandmother, you know. Some children that grow up with a strict grandmother, may I tell you certain things they cannot do. If them grow up with parents who strict, both of them strict. If you notice all upon the road, you see some school pitney and them wanna walk. Cause them parents say, here what me no want see you in a group and no crowd, nobody. You alone walk or take your bus and come home. You alone. The thing with them have a style where some of them have now what them a do. You see, as soon as they reach in the town, them a call their friend. How are you there? Me there saw wait upon you, girl. Hurry up and come. Yeah. Them thing there for them go on a school. The amount of them where they are linger on the road at daytime in the morning. And it past 8 o'clock. And them still they are wait. We don't know what them are wait on. Because them could have get them vehicle and go on a school. They can catch devotion and all them something there. But I guess I don't know what they're waiting on. They're waiting. I don't know. They're just following friends. That is it. Yeah. So a lot of high school students are graduating this year as well. So eventually I only hope when they leave school they can get work and all of that, because that as well too. When they leave high school, some of them they want a little work if they can, continue to go back to school or whatever career they want to pursue, they can. But they need a little work to help up them pocket. Yeah, so eventually. No, I don't. Yeah, brother, don't do them something there. Yeah, so You know, more while them want a little money for help make up them pocket. Then can pay them fear for go work and buy whatever little things them need for themselves. And you know, sometimes some of them go back to school while working, that sort of thing. So please, please, please make work that they available for them when they leave high school. Whatever work they want to get in, they can get something. Yeah. So the thing is this what I not like about the jobs. They're gonna say, oh, Carly say you're gonna do a course and you're capable of doing the work, right? First thing them are gonna say to you, you have experience. Them want to know if you have experience and you just left school. What kind of experience you gonna have? Them fi take you and see if you can do the work. Take you in and see if you can do the work. Stop asking people them if them have experience, because it's not everybody have experience to do the work because they never work nowhere yet before, right? So when you take them on, you will see what they can do. That's how them are gonna gather the experience when you take them on to do the work. Wanna try that, no? And stop ask you have experience. So me I say no. Our person will just alright, call it say you go do housekeeping. You go do a course in that. When you go for go get the job now, them a ask you if you have experience. Or if you have experience and you don't get no work from nowhere yet. If you have experience, them have to give you a job so you can get experience. And this is why most of the times when the high school penny them leave high school, them talk and them say they're not able to get any jobs, because when they are capable to do certain jobs, when you go there, you send in your resume, right? And it happens that you don't get the job, right? Because the first thing when you read through the thing, they are gonna tell you have to have subjects, you have to have experience, and the list goes on. Right now, if you're even a map floor, they might tell you say you have to have 2 subjects or so, right? And you have to have experience. Then now they out the part there. Right? So I'm telling you. So every turn you turn Makajukyo. Yeah. Every turn you turn Makajukyo. It's a matter of speech. Learn that from the old people back in the days. Yeah. The elderly, they always say some things and you learn from them. 1 and 2 parable. The mosquito them come in, Yes, brother. So how was your day? Classic gone use the shower. How was your day? I'm a Chinese friend. How are you doing? May I go and chill a little bit until about 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. So yeah. Yeah, so the evening start to get warm. Outside cool, but in the house hot. So let's talk about what else. Big up to all of the runner them. Me see uno. Whether primary school, high school, or college. Yeah. Uno go on with uno self. Uno love uno country like wow. Big up to all of the runner them. Yeah. Enough blessings from A&I to you all. Yeah. My day was good. Yes. Just coming off the road. Oh Lord, a long time I see them there something there, you know. They say you're just coming off the road. Yeah, you're just coming in. Wow. You know, normally back then when I don't know if the guys them still do that, but cause time gets so serious now. I don't know if the guys them still do that when them come in from work, as long as them not tired like all nowhere a Friday evening, them call it bush. Them bush and gone back a road, you know? Just beard and dress up and gone back a road. And link up them friend and just relax. Chill out, them call it. Just chill till them ready to go back in. But some of the place them time get serious. Nobody not really go some places go like chill out as they would say, cause time gets serious. Times are serious. I'm telling you. So what people do nowadays, some of them, you still have people go dance and them place there, but some people, if per se them want drink a Heineken or whatever, them just buy it and bring it home. Probably them go at the supermarket, the wholesale, them a do them look shopping, them buy them look liquor, bring it home. Cause they say them come from work now, them just, beard and relax, and after they eat then dinner, they feel like want to drink something, then just drink a Heineken or a beer or whatever. Chillax at them yard. Boy, things and time change. Yeah, things and time change. That's what I'm saying. Things and time change. People nowadays know. I would say at the time change. Yeah, because back then you would have like more persons on the road and stuff like that. But now you may find a few persons still on the road, but not so much like before. It's like people are get from COVID time, people are get used to it for stay in a them house. That's what I would say. From them time there, people are get used to it for stay inside. If them not have to go up on the road, they don't. They don't go on the road. Them stay inside. From work to home, you know, they don't really go places unless they have to. Yes, that sort of thing. You know? That sort of thing. So it's just one of them thing there. But you have to bear in mind, say, things and time really change drastically. Yeah. So we have to just pray ourselves up and hope for the best. That's all. Pray ourselves up and hope for the best. And always look out for each other. It is important. important to look out for each other. Yep. So guys, today was a wonderful day, I would say. I didn't really do I do some stuff, but it wasn't really a lot today. I would say today I do less things today than what I normally do in the week. So today it wasn't so much. It wasn't stressing like that for me today. So, you know, it was okay. It was it was a good day overall. hmm But as I always say, when when I come on here and I say something, always pick, as the old time people them say, pick sense out of nonsense. You will always find something that is valuable in what a person say when they come on their life. There is always something that you can pick out, right? So the most thing when I want to stress upon right now, for the few couple of weeks back then, in a May, or maybe further down coming up to June, you are like hearing about children. May was Child's Month, and you're hearing about children, things happening to children. So for the summer, that children are going to be at home, going to summer school, and all of these things. Just try to keep them safe out there. Try to keep them safe. Parents, watch your children. Parents, always have somebody who is well protective like yourself to watch your child or your children. Don't just leave your child or your children with anybody, because it's not everybody knows how to supervise over a child. So sometimes you may leave your child with a person, and the person is not like they don't care. They care, but the thing is they don't really know how to supervise over a child. So then things happen, and then you hear it on the news or you see it on the news. We don't want to hear any of that. Let this summer be a summer where all our children will be safe. Yeah, the only thing I want here. Hi Journey, how are you? Blessing Abigail, how are you doing? I am okay, my dear. Like done. Thank you for the like. 9 likes, 4 persons, 3 persons. Thank you for joining, Journey. How was your day? Yeah, so the only thing me want to hear, say, the penny them alright out there. For this summer, parents, get an extra pair of eyes, as I said, to supervise over these children when they are on their break from school. If you have to work, leave your child or your children with someone who are protective like yourself of your child or children. So when you leave your child or your children, you know you leave them in capable hands. Hi Glenn, how are you? Hope all is well. Like is done. Yeah? Thank you. How was your day? Hope all is well. Thank you for joining. Yeah? Cameraman brother say, blessed journey. Yeah. So we don't like to hear when, Pitney dead, Pitney go missing, Pitney things that happen to children. We don't want to hear it happening to adults either. So you guys have to be safe out there. Know what taxi you're taking. Know the persons you're around. And as I say, always expect the unexpected. Because at times you cannot trust persons, right? So sometimes you know the person, but sometimes the person who you think may not do something to you, that's the person who will do something to you, right? So I expect the unexpected at all times. So as they say, no one is perfect. So don't cameraman saying hi to Glenn. Journey saying cameraman blessing heart emoji hugs. Yeah, so we want the summer to be safe. And I was also talking about the cell phone, the WhatsApp, because on WhatsApp you realize that persons who are, may I go over this because Journey coming at the live now, and brother is also here, and Glenn is also here. My Chinese friend was here, probably she gone. Yeah, so you find say now on WhatsApp, a person can randomly text you where you don't know, and just text you and say whatever they want to say. They can be like saying naughty things to you, or they can just call on WhatsApp and just get right to the point, tell you what they want to do to your you know what, that sort of thing. The next thing again, you have video call on WhatsApp. So you have a person just call, and you just randomly answer the call. When you look, you see one big whatever. He is doing whatever he's doing to himself on a video call for you to see on the other side of the screen. Children have WhatsApp as well. So it's not us as adults alone seeing those nasty things. Children are also exposed to these things, because men is randomly calling persons and doing and saying what they want to say. That's inappropriate. So parents have to supervise over their child to see who they're talking to, that is one. What they're watching, that is two. Who they're always texting, who they're always talking to on their phone. Because sometimes these persons will just come on, and the child is innocent, right? The child doesn't really understand. Sometimes they don't. And whatever a person may say to a child, sometimes a child will just follow instructions. They're easily led. Most of them, they're easily led, right? So they're just being an innocent child and, you know, just being led. So we have to try create some form of barrier and see how best we can protect our children from all of these predators that are out there. Yeah. So for the summer, parents, whether you're working, you know some persons, but some workplaces, they don't really allow persons to carry their child to work. But some places do, right? Because I realize maybe the child live with their parents alone, and maybe other relatives live far from where that child parents are living. So sometimes they carry their child to work with them because the boss allow them to carry their child. But some places they are strict. They don't allow children in the workspace. So then you have to leave your child with someone. And that's where some parents will fret. Some parents will be worried about those things because when you're there working, you don't know what's going on with your child or your children, where you leave them. You don't know what's going on. So that sort of thing, you have to call the phone and check up on the child at all times to find out if they're okay. And all when you call the phone and check up on them, sometimes then we tell you say yes, them okay, and they are not. They are not okay. But we have to just see how best we can sort that issue out when it comes on to children. Yeah. And this is why most parents, like myself, I would say, we're not working right now because we have to be at home with our child, our children, right? Some of us, we have to take our child to school, from school, and all those things because we're being very, very protective because we just don't want nothing of the sort. Nothing of the sort to happen, right? So we have to just, that's what they say normally when you're a parent. They can't just sit down and send out the child on their own like that. Especially if you're not working. If you're not working, you can't follow your child to school because you're not working. Follow your child to school. It better if you follow your child to school. 5 days out of the week is a school day, right? If you have money for only the 5 days and you send the child, carry the child for 4 days because you have to go with the child every day. So eventually you can send them for the 5 days. So call it say Friday the child now go to school cause the money done. It better you know say the child they are yard with you and safe. You follow the child for the 4 days, go and come, and then you're there yard Friday with the child because the money finish. You feel good for know say the child is there with you. You don't have to worry because the child is safe. That sort of thing. So parents, if you're not working, don't sit down at home and send out the children on the road by themselves. Some of the kids then when they're on the road, they have a tendency for when school over, they're playing on the road. As school over, them come through the gate, them a play with one another. Some of them a fight. They're fighting when school over. So I would say once a parent is there that comfort them, right? Once other kids see that, them not gonna really fool around your child because they know you're always present, right? So parents, just remember, supervise over your children because at the end of the day, when anything happens, you can't, you're gonna blame yourself a lot because you're gonna say if you didn't know, them say if me did know always come after. It better if persons say, oh, this parents was so protective of his or her child. It better if them say that because them know say you always did it, you know. But if you're a parent who no normally did it for the child like that, you're gonna blame yourself. You're gonna say if you didn't know, you do things a different way when you're late. That sort of thing. So just do the right thing. May I tell you the truth, sometimes I have some parents out there, you know, where a single parent, whether a man or a woman, and when you look, sometimes you see some of them are security, and when you look, them a come and pick up their child at school. Leave work and come pick up their child at school because they want them to be safe. You have a father, him always come pick up for him child as well. Sometimes he might get little something to do and all of that. He still have to cut him a do short and come when he know school soon over and come for him pitney because he want him child to be safe. Right? So then I really, some of the parents don't really love them pitney for like dip on the road by themselves. Yeah. So for the persons who work, who not have to find some way for, you know, see to it that the children safe at all times. Because this summer, we don't want dip on the media and see an ex-mother or an ex-father or an ex-relative crying they lose a child. They lose a child. You know? Them thing they're touching bad. I tell you. It's touching bad. So guys, I hope you have a wonderful evening and stuff like that. You know? sometimes you have to just sit down and reflect on things, and you wonder why these things happen and stuff like that. But we have to just ask God and just hope for the best. Pray ourselves up, pray for the children, pray for the people them in society, and hope that one day things will change for the better. Things will be okay for everyone right across the board. Yeah? So, I just hope all of us will have a wonderful summer, and the kids them will just be kids, you know. Hope the kids will be kids, get to enjoy their childhood. Let them enjoy them childhood and grow up to be great in society. Become a lawyer, doctor, teacher, nurse, a pilot, whatever they choose to in life. Their dreams will come true. Yeah. So thank you for joining, and I appreciate you all being here with me tonight. Yes, enough love, enough respect. And who is going live next? Let me know so that I can come over and support you as well. Yep, I know everybody in the chat supposed to have everybody already. So, yeah. And tomorrow is Saturday. Yeah. What will I have to do Saturday? Probably I just clean up the front part of the yard. You know, on a Saturday, you normally have everything that there is to do. Cleaning up and all those things you gotta do. Yeah, so I'll be doing some cleaning as well. And I'll be doing my live Saturday morning and stuff like that. So eventually, I will be doing that as well. Yeah, so catch you later on. May I wait till a little minutes run out first, then me end the line. Yep. Classic is back. Classic says, I am back. Hi, Journey. Yeah. Yep. Now the house hot. I wash my ear today, no? I wash it with the plaits in there. Yep. I'm going to pull it out and comb it over back. And stuff like that. Yep. Yes, Classic, may I go? Who is going live next? Classic, you're going live. Journey. Oh, Journey probably going live. Journey probably going live. So we're gonna go over to Journey. Journey today or Friday. Journey probably going live. She's gonna go live. I know that. Yeah. Bye. Buyer. Hey, Classic. Buyer. Yeah. Look underneath, there's something there, so where part them normally keep. Yeah. So bye. Catch you later when it's greater. Yeah. A serious note, guys. On a serious note. Yeah. Me not like hear when things happen to children. I don't like hear when it happen to adults either. But children are more like, they are more vulnerable and stuff like that. And the persons always be like taking advantage of children. Cameraman brother, say bye. Catch you later on. Toodaloos. How you put it down at the bottom?
I can't squeeze it because I'm putting the bottle over.
You have a next bottle in there, down at the bottom. The grey cover one. The grey cover bottle, the plastic bottle. The you know which one me talk? Your brother, yeah. So just take up that one, cause I full them of water today as well. His one and your one. It's in the freezer. Look if it's in the freezer. You see it? Alright, so put back the other one. Cause I just full them in case the water finish. The drink, the spring water. The water. Ice cool water, yeah. The ice cool water tastes really good. And the Catherine Speak water. The other waters taste good as well too, but them two water there, I like the Catherine Speak water and the ice cool water.
Yes, ma'am.
May I brush it back, you know? The water cold, so take time drink the water. You don't want to have a brain freeze. Right? Yep, so on that note, guys, catch you later on. Be safe out there and continue to do good in your neighborhood, right? And think about what I said, and guys, comment in the comment section after this live has ended about what you think about the use of WhatsApp for the kids, yeah, and what might be coming, who might be calling on the WhatsApp to talk to your kids and stuff like that, and the video calls that might be coming in to your kids from time to time. So supervise over your children while they are using WhatsApp. Catch you later on. Thank you for joining. Yes, sponsors, pick up yourself. Supporters, pick up yourself. And to all the persons who are always joining, we appreciate you all. Subscribers, big up yourself. Yeah, one love later.